What is up, guys? CatapCG here today doing a deck profile of the second place Blacephalon deck from Roanoke Regionals. Um, I do not like this deck list at all. I think it is not very good because it's taking away from the consistency of Blacephalon, and that's what makes it work. So, I don't think this is the optimal list, but it got the highest placing in Roanoke, and that's why I'm profiling it. And then, for people who like, more techie stuff and, don't feel like they have consistency problems often, this is a list for you. I personally, the only one of in Blacephalon I play, besides Prism Stars, I think is the Marshadow. I do not like playing one-ofs, in decks that are already, decks that need to be consistent. I don't want to play a lot of one-ofs because then it loses the consistency, and if that's the main strength, then I'm bad at voicing what I'm trying to say here, but for Blacephalon and Rayquaza, I prefer them to be really simpler, cleaner deck lists where you can just always do the same thing every time and win easily. But yeah, 3 Blacephalon, Bursting Burn, Burns and Confuses, Mind Blown, 50 times the number of fire energy you put in the Lost Zone, and for those of you who are wondering, Beast Energy does add extra damage to this, even if you choose to discard it with the effect of Lost Zone it with the effect of the attack. It still adds the extra 30. Burst GX, discard one of your prize cards, and if it's an energy, you can attach it to one of your Pokemon. Same here for the Beast Energy. If you discard the Beast Energy with the Burst GX, it doesn't immediately go to the Lost Zone, it attaches to wherever you want. Another wacky ruling is iOpener. You are not allowed to reorder your prizes. You have to basically just remember, which is kind of annoying because you want to just be able to iOpener and then remember, sort and figure out which one you need to burst GX without having to remember. But unfortunately, you do have to remember if you want to burst a specific prize card. You cannot reorder it with iOpener. 3 Naganadel. The ability to Charging Up is awesome. That's how you accelerate energies. And then Turning Point is really good against Buzzwole because if you just have a Choice Band or a Beast Energy, you're one-shotting a Buzzwole GX. And if you're at 3 prizes, you're also one-shotting a Buzzwole GX. So, yeah, Turning Point's really nice, and Charging Up's awesome because it's your main energy acceleration. 1 Naganadel GX, for Beast Raid, I guess? I'm not entirely sure. But I'm guessing Beast Raid because most of your Pokemon will be Ultra Beasts. Generally, you'll have at least 5 in play. You might have a Marshadow or a Lillie or a Muck on your bench. But other than that, all your Pokemon are going to be Ultra Beasts. Your attackers, your support are all Ultra Beasts. So Beast Raid does a lot of damage. 1 Ditto. This can act as a Grimer, but also as a 5th Poipole, which is pretty cool. 1 Muck. This is mostly to beat Gascan is really good against Gascan because then they can't cycle Giratina. And it's really good against Granbull because then they can't use Oranguru. Which is pretty nice. 1 Lillie, just in case you need to get Lillie turn 1 or something like that. Or Guzma to close out the game. Just be careful not to Wonder Tag over Muck because that is problematic. Same for Let Loose. If you Let Loose over Power of Alchemy, you'll probably get a game loss, and I think your opponent will too. I'm not sure. I'm not a judge, but I believe you'll get a game loss if you successfully let loose after Power of Alchemy. And if your opponent does it too, they'll get a game loss. But Let Loose is just another Disruption card and a turn 1 extender. For Cynthia, to get your maximum draw power, 3 Guzma. This is a one-shot deck, so you want to be able to one-shot when you can. Sometimes that means aggressively picking off a Lillie. 2 Lillie, because you need to get big turn 1, and so Lillie helps you do that. 2 Sophocles. This is mainly to discard fire energies and then draw more cards. Similar to Sightseer. 2 Sophocles, 1 Sightseer seems to be the consensus with most of these deck lists. Either this or none at all is usually the case. For Ultra Ball, sorry for the ugly ones, but I forgot about them being secret rare. Same for Sophocles, I guess both of these could be secret rares. But this is just to get out your Pokemon, and you mostly want to be discarding your fire energies, since you can get them back later with your ability, which is kind of the main part of the deck. For Mysterious Treasure, because everything but like Blacephalon and Ditto are psychic, so you can get out your Pokemon pretty good with Mysterious Treasure. Beast Ring, as I previously said, all your Pokemon is Ultra Beasts, so once they've knocked out a Blacephalon, you can just go off and get a lot of energies into play, and really once they take out that first Blacephalon is when things really start to happen. 2 Energy Switch, I think this could be a secret rare too, and I don't actually remember if this has a secret rare version. But this is because sometimes you won't have any energies on a Blacephalon, and you'll be able to attach and you'll be able to charging up, but charging up only works on Naganadel. But you can Energy Switch to put the charging up on the Blacephalon and be able to use Mind Blown. I think that's what it's called. I think Mind Blown is right. Ultra Space, as I've said like 3 times already, basically all your Pokemon are Ultra Beasts, so Ultra Space gets them out really easily. And then a Heat Factory, because like I said, you want to discard fire energies, and you want to be able to draw cards, so Heat Factory enables you to do both. And then 16, I believe, yeah, 16 fire energies and 1 beast energy. 16 or 15 fire seems to be the way to go. Yeah, but anyway, here is the second place Blacephalon list. I personally would prefer a more consistent approach to the deck, but this did well. This has done better than I've ever played Blacephalon. I've never even used Blacephalon in a tournament. He got second at a giant tournament, so I feel like this has more say than what I have, but just giving you my opinion. Leave a like and subscribe to Caterpie DCG for more competitive Pokemon content, and I'll see you in the next video.